I'd like to introduce Christa Sommerer, one of the most outstanding new media artists all over the world. I'm very happy to talk to you. Christa, let's start with just a very short presentation of your ideas about art. What you did, what you are going to do, what is your field in art?
Laurent Mignonneau and me have been working in interactive art for a long time, more than 20 years now. And our motivation is to explore new types of interactions that get the audience involved in the experience. And also to have interaction scenarios where the audience can find some kind of new experiences and also somehow input their personality by bringing parameters of their own life or their own thoughts and their own interpretations. So in that tradition we see ourselves very much linked to participatory art, where also the audience interaction was in the foreground. And we've been designing many types of interfaces, from living plans to different kind of media archaeological devices that enable us to always tell new stories, but also have the audience be part of the story as well.
Mm-hmm. You started studying biology, not art, so you shifted sort of from biology, from science to art. Has it influenced your perspective in art?
I think so, yes. This sort of, in a way, fascination for nature, and especially processes in nature like evolution, or very open-ended interaction scenarios where whatever you change is causing an effect that leads again to other changes. I think this kind of principles is always reappearing somehow in our work. This very open and process-based iterative processes. I think this is a kind of motif that keeps coming back.
You are in the field of new media art for quite a while. How you see the changes, the transformation that happening now? What's new in this area, and how you see the nearest future?
That's a very difficult question. I think this is very difficult to predict the future, but I think what I found interesting also about this festival is that, for example, now the term Filmteractive shows already that there's some need of getting the audience involved in the film. So this digital or this very linear storytelling seems to be out now, and people want their audience to also participate to some degree. And this is also something that in media art or in interactive art, artists are looking for. And I think it's going to be very exciting to see what kind of projects or products or artworks come out of this kind of merging of different fields.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that, because for quite a long time new media art was sort of separate part, traditional contemporary modern art from one side and new media art from another, different institutions, different festivals, different venues. Do you agree that we are about to start to observe the process of merging those two areas? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think this is actually a very good and positive trend, that it's not anymore so separated and so like a kind of ghetto where only there's media art and interactive art, but it becomes part of the more general cultural discourse, and the medium itself is not anymore so much in the foreground, but it's more the kind of story and concepts that you want to tell. And I think this is a very good trend, that we are kind of also linked more to what has been done in art before, art history, but also have the freedom of inventing new formats. So I see that as a very positive trend.